You told yourself this time would be different. New plan, new mindset, new discipline. You felt it. That surge of motivation. That moment where everything finally clicked. Sight. From now, I'm going all in, and for a few days, maybe even a week, you did. You woke up early. You stayed focused. You followed through. But then, something shifted. Not all at once. Just a small crack. You skipped one day, Nata. Then another. And before you even realized what was happening, you were back where you started. Frustrated. Confused. Disappointed in yourself. And the worst part, it's not the first time. You don't lack motivation. You don't lack information. You don't even lack discipline. So why does this keep happening? Why do you keep starting strong, but never staying consistent? Here's the truth most people will never tell you. You don't fail because it's hard. You fail because of who you believe you are. Consistency is not about effort. It's about identity. Every action you take, every habit you try to build, is controlled by the version of yourself you've accepted. And right now, whether you realize it or not, you're operating from a version of yourself that doesn't believe you follow through. Think about it. When things get uncomfortable, when motivation fades, when no one is watching, you don't rise to your goals. You fall back to your identity. That's why you can feel incredibly motivated one day and completely lost the next. Because motivation is temporary. Identity is permanent. If deep down you see yourself as someone who struggles to stay consistent, then no matter how strong you start, you'll always find your way back to inconsistency. It's not sabotage, it's alignment. Your brain is constantly trying to keep your actions consistent with your identity. So when you try to become disciplined, focused, relentless, but your identity says, "That's not who I am," you create internal conflict, and eventually, you lose. Not because you're weak, but because you're divided. This is why you can watch hours of motivation, read books, plan your life perfectly, and still not execute because you're trying to force behaviors without changing the foundation they're built on. And here's where it gets even deeper. Your identity isn't something you consciously chose. It was built over time through your past actions, your failures, your excuses, your environment. Every time you said, "I'll start tomorrow," every time you quit early, every time you chose comfort over growth, you weren't just making a decision. You were casting a vote for the person you are becoming. And over Chimi, those votes turned into a belief that says, "I don't follow through, so now," even when you try to change, even when you want it badly, there's a voice in the background whispering, "This isn't you." And that voice, it's winning. But here's what most people never realize. That voice is not permanent. That identity is not fixed. It was built, which means it can be rebuilt, but not the way you think. You don't rebuild identity through motivation. You rebuild it through evidence, small actions, repeated consistently, even when you don't feel like it. Because every time you follow through, you cast a new vote. A vote that says, I am someone who does what I say. And at first, it feels fake, forced, unnatural, because you're going against years of conditioning. But if you stay with it, if you keep showing up, something begins to change. That voice, it starts to weaken, and a new one takes its place. One that says, this is who I am now. That's when consistency stops feeling like a struggle and starts feeling like alignment. But most people never reach that point. Do you know why? Because they expect consistency to feel good. They think, if I don't feel motivated, something is wrong. If it's hard, maybe this isn't for me. So the moment it gets uncomfortable, they stop. And every time they stop, they reinforce the old identity. Listen carefully. Consistency is not supposed to feel easy. It's supposed to feel boring, repetitive, uncomfortable, because you are literally becoming someone new. And growth is never comfortable. The real reason you're not consistent is because you're addicted to the feeling of motivation instead of committed to the process of change. Motivation is exciting. Consistency is quiet. Motivation gives you a high. Consistency requires discipline. And discipline, it doesn't care how you feel. It only cares what you do. So the question is not, how do I stay motivated? The real question is, who do I need to become to do this even when I don't feel like it? Because that's the difference. Anyone can act when they feel like it, but only a different version of you can act when you don't. And that version, it's built through repetition, not emotion. So stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for motivation to come back. Because it won't stay. It never does. Instead, start proving to yourself that you are someone who shows up anyway. One action, one promise, one follow-through at a time. Because in the end, consistency isn't about being perfect. It's about being aligned, and once your actions match your identity, everything changes. You stop starting over. You stop doubting yourself, Ducker. You stop needing motivation, because now this is just who you are. And when that happens, consistency is no longer something you try to do. It becomes something you can't stop doing. So the next time you feel like quitting, remember this. You're not just deciding whether to act or not. You're deciding who you become. Choose carefully, because your future is built on what you do when you don't feel like it.